I think making a house more of a home is about making it feel more lived in. You bring your own elements into it, you personalize the space so it doesn't feel like you're vacationing somewhere and you actually live in the space. I think that should be the priority of living anywhere and making it feel like a home. When you buy a house, let it be an apartment or a house, like a independent house or whatever, you look at a demo property, you have the mock-ups, you're an architect, you know how this works. There's a whole mock-up, there's a whole demo apartment that's showcased or seen. But it's more of you see it and then you like it, you decide if you want to buy it. The difference here was that I got to live in this house for almost a year before I took a decision this big. So at that point, it's not more of a decision of like, do I want to buy a house? It's more like I've lived in this house. I know how comfortable it can be. I know the pros and cons of the locality. I know what my potential neighbors are like. So you've lived a certain part of this buying process in this house already. So that makes it easier to take the decision to like buy it. I would say it is the comfortable work from home setting, and also investment is something you should look at as a long-term thing, at least to be on the safer side. And in a city like Bangalore, if you think about it, you buy a car or something like that. I don't think cars make sense in Bangalore as much if you don't travel often. And the next thing to look at is a space that you can stay comfortable in. What really helped was like my parents being very supportive of it, for sure, and mostly my mom pushing first. She's like, "You're gonna spend this money on something stupid anyway. Do something useful with it." So I think that really helped. So the landlord and the tenant dynamic works a lot with a certain level of trust built, and you can't always promise that without experience with them before or a proper sit down and seeing how they manage their own space. For our case, personally, I think it makes it easier that there's someone who is going to have the services and the management to take care of the property to a certain extent that you can be so sure that you are not going to incur losses or damages through this. And the tenant themselves, they don't have any inconvenience as to fixing damages, getting services done, and managing their everyday as simple as possible. I think personally my situation being a work from home thing, being disconnected from the noisier side of the city and having so much space that you can do up yourself, I think that really contributed to the final decision of it. And also I didn't like paying rent.